Hi, I'm glad you tuned in. This is Paranormal 13 News, and we are brought to you today by Remax Innovative Properties, 169 Daniel Webster Highway in Nashua, New Hampshire, www.nhhomes.com. Our website is www.paranormal13news.com, and I've got a really hot set of girls here, and I'll have them introduce themselves. Go right ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Julie Rose. I am owner of Garden Forever Tarot. I am a psychic medium and I am passionate about the paranormal.
Hi, I'm Jessica Rainville. I'm a paranormal investigator and voice actor. I'm also the writer and producer of Chris Podcast, which is an audio drama based off of a real unsolved cold case in Stacyville, Maine. You can check that out at www.chrispodcast.com. Or you can check out my voiceovers at www.jessicarainville.com.
And I'm Kadrolsha, owner, queen of the paranormal. I am an award-winning paranormal queen. You can go into my website. I have a lot of awards. www.queenoftheparanormal.com. And Julie, you've got a fascinating story.
Yes, I do. In this next video, you supposedly will see a real ghost caught on an Egyptian pharmacy camera at 3 a.m. Warning, this video is very scary. Roll the clip. What do you guys think of that clip? The Egyptian pharmacy. It's pretty spooky, right?
It is spooky.
Yes.
Spooky,
Yeah.
but...
The chair threw me a little bit. No pun intended.
Really.
I got the same feeling. It got a little, almost like a movie or a TV
Yeah.
show,
Yeah.
like, kind of, but you never know
You know,
nowadays.
I didn't want to analyze it, but I did take time, and they got the time frame there. So if you go back and you watch where it says 0.33, 0.34, 0.35, all of a sudden, for some odd reason, the lights dim.
Yeah.
And then go back up and all the activity starts. So
Right.
I'm going to have to say, I don't believe that that's real.
I don't think so either. I mean, the computer screen thing, where it was, flashing on and off. I mean, that could always be a power surge. Like, there's nothing in there to indicate that it's paranormal.
No, and the things under the desk, they could be. We don't see under the desk. They could be throwing things under the desk. It clearly looks fake.
And it also, to me, near the end where there's like paw prints, like dust and the growling, it definitely looked like an animated thing, almost like done from an app or something.
Yeah,
But it
absolutely.
was spooky.
Yeah.
Watching the middle of the night.
Definitely.
And it's entertaining.
Yes.
Yes. And now we have Gina Bengston, who's going to talk about an angel caught on camera.
Hi, this is Gina Bengston, the Paranormal 13 News. I bring you this incredible story of an angel caught on a security camera in Michigan. Take a look at this incredible footage.
Glenn Thorman got an email from his home security camera with this image. It shows what he says looks like an angel hovering over his truck, then moving out of frame. One of the first things he did was send the picture to the pastor of his church, Daniel Mose.
It was really clear to me the minute
I looked at the photo, I just kind of freaked out a bit. I went like, whoa, that's an angel. And I texted him back, that's an angel. Wow, I'm astounded. There wasn't any doubt in my mind that we were looking at something supernatural.
Danielle posted the photos on the church's Facebook, where it has gotten hundreds of shares.
Just as it was so there's no altering, no, editing on the photo. It's the real thing.
We took the photos to Glass Lakes Photography in Petoskey to look at them with studio owner Joe Clark. Clark says it's difficult to say for sure what that figure is, but it's possible an insect set off that motion sensor.
It is definitely moth-shaped in the first photo. You can kind of clearly see what looks or could be interpreted as wings and a head. But at the same time, since it's not clearly in focus, and since it is what it is, there may be room for interpretation.
Now that was pretty incredible, wasn't it? We all want to believe that we're being watched over by angels. But is that the real deal? As investigators and viewers alike, we'd all like to scrutinize more closely at that captured image, as you saw one photography expert do just that. Although he could not conclude 100% that the image was an angel, but he also did not say that it was out of the realm of possibilities that it wasn't. Images of insects, dust, and moisture, also known as orbs, have given us seemingly amazing catches of what look like apparitions, faces, angels, our loved ones, even our lost pets. But many of these images, they've been debunked as being just those things. However, wouldn't it be nice to have captured on film the evidence that we're truly not alone? I'll let you decide. I'm Gina Bengston. Thank you for watching Paranormal 13 News, and back to you at the studio.
So what did you think about Gina's segment?
Well, I can say I personally have a security camera at home, and I can't tell you how many times I have had footage that's similar or resembles that.
Yes.
And 9 times out of 10, it's an insect of some kind.
It's true. It's so funny. I try to do investigation too. I'm like, oh, there's an orb, and then I keep going back. I'm like, oh wait, it's an insect.
Yeah, and in the modern days of everybody having security cams, whether it's through your phone or through a service. I mean, I have it too. Same thing with you.
Yeah.
And inevitably we catch bugs.
Yes.
And the bugs, and they flap their little wings, those moths, and it comes out blurry.
And the other, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
The other thing is when you're using a security camera like that, the quality isn't always very good. Right. So you're not always going to see a distinct image of what exactly is being captured.
But you can see the wings, and it looks like they're fluttering, like they're going like that. And of course, the other picture goes up further, and the bug is flying away. And of course, you could have it analyzed by, a professional photographer.
Right.
And it wasn't messed with. Okay, we know that. The footage was not messed with.
What I would like to see
just a bug.
Is like the whole, maybe a week's worth of footage. You'll probably see other things like
Exactly.
I could give you some footage right now that shows the exact same thing.
And I'm sure the viewers have it as well.
Exactly.
Too.
And I will say this. I do believe that the owner of the footage truly does believe that that's what it is, and I don't think they had any malintent on trying to
No, not at all. But when you do have a trained eye and you've been involved in paranormal investigations, you seem to know what is and what is not. And a lay person with just a camera would clearly see that, and they are of a spiritual belief, and they want to believe that that's an angel.
They get excited,
I would too.
About it.
Yeah.
I was sure.
I would too.
If it was real, I'd be really excited.
I know,
but it's not. This is a very interesting story from our reporter Jess about herbs.
Yes. So you can use herbs to actually enhance your psychic ability. Some of those herbs you can use are as easy as cinnamon. I like to get the cinnamon. Yeah, I like to get the cinnamon sticks because I feel like it's more fresh that way. I've got powdered cinnamon at home too, but I like I think the sticks are stronger, like the taste of them is stronger. You know, I put them in my hot chocolate, make it nice, and you know. Some of the other ones are like star anise, which I've never had or used.
I have used it. It's very
You've used
strong.
it, yeah.
I feel like the herbs are almost along the lines of like oils, and it's like a subconscious thing. It takes you to another plane.
Yeah, I've not used that one. Some of the other ones that you can use are like frankincense, which
that's a
is
good one.
very popular. You can get that in like an incense form.
Sure.
And some of the ways that you can use them to enhance your ability would be to like anoint a candle. And the way that I like to do it is I like to go down. So I like to start from the top and go down because it draws the energy to you. You can,
Okay,
you
that
can
makes
use
sense.
your incense, like, you know, like we've already mentioned. Eating them. You want to make sure though, if you're going to ingest any sort of herb, that they're food grade.
And you have to remember too, especially with the opioid problem that we all seem to be having here in not just the United States, but all over the world. Sometimes you get these herbs and in excess, even cinnamon, which tastes so good, but if you're taking tablespoons of it, it's going to cause a reaction that you don't want. Rapid heartbeat, sometimes even heart failure. So you have to really be careful when you're using anything. Moderation is key.
Absolutely.
And you know what I noticed is a lot of mediums, they use like sweetgrass or they use sage to clear the area. And I feel like it goes back in history for ceremonies and things, just like the frankincense and myrrh.
Yeah.
So it's
I think that's
powerful.
Absolutely.
very positive.
I like to get sage room sprays. I think
Got
that
one from you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. queenoftheparanormal.com. Go to the store page.
Best one yet. Check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, the reason I like the room sprays is
Yeah.
because sometimes you can't always light sage. So if you have someone who has like a sensitivity to smoke or the smell is really strong, you can use a little bit of the room spray and it's not as offensive, I feel like.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I just like dousing myself in it, laying it out, standing in a pile of sage.
Sure.
Coming up next is an interesting story about some strange creatures. With that story is one of our amazing Paranormal 13 News reporters, Ron Yacovetti. Take it away.
Ron Yacovetti for Paranormal 13 News with a story that puts to the test the age-old saying, seeing is believing. And for a group of tourists kayaking in the waters off the coast of Thailand, what they would see, they truly could not believe. Let's take a look.
Hi there. So here's a video that comes to us all the way from Railay Bay Beach Resort in Thailand. The poster originally says, "So we were kayaking around Railay Bay in Thailand, turned a corner towards a cave, and found ourselves confronted with perhaps the most surreal and bizarre situation I've ever experienced. Ewok-like troll creatures engaged in some cacophonic ritual in the water. It went on like this for like 30 minutes. WTF is going on here?"
So there you have it. You had a chance to review the footage. Two things abundantly clear. One, nobody goes anywhere these days without bringing a cell phone, including the open waters. That could be risky. And two, what they stumbled upon while kayaking was truly something astounding to see. Was it the discovery of an undocumented new cryptid? Mystery creatures like Bigfoot or the Chupacabra? Or was it simply something else that could be rationally explained? Regardless, you have to imagine at least one of the people who was vacationing probably thought to themselves, maybe we should have hung around the hotel and listened to that whole 3-hour lecture on timeshares. Either way, the vacation will never be something they'll forget, and the experience is truly something remarkable. The question that remains, did they discover some creature that appears to be plucked from a Star Wars prequel or sequel, or was it simply some sort of a hoax or staged? A performance based somewhere way off Broadway. You decide. Ron Yacovetti, Paranormal 13 News. Back to the studio.
So ladies, what do you think about this clip from Ron?
I think
all
it's
laughing.
phenomenal, first
Yes.
of all.
On another planet or something.
It's
Holy
brilliant.
moly.
I know. Like, think about all of the exposure they're getting from
Yes,
this little
yes.
stunt, which was awesome. It was super entertaining.
Great performance, you know.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, they were a local theater group, a performance group, and this was a PR stunt, and they pulled it off flawless because
yes,
people were just like going crazy over it, you know. And why doesn't anybody have a cell phone? I mean, I don't get that in this modern day and age.
Well,
And
they
even
are in the
Thailand.
water. They are in the water, so maybe people just didn't bring them to the
Oh,
water.
they got waterproof covers.
Yeah,
Well, I would
that's
think
true.
they're filming a
That's
movie, you know, that's what the first thing I would think.
Yeah.
You know, oh, hey, look at, there's a filming a movie over here. But it is I'd be a little nervous, like, what the heck is that? Where are they coming from?
It's a testament too to the quality of acting that these actors are giving to their production.
Yeah.
So good on them.
Listen, they got worldwide, it went viral.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Good for them.
I have a very strange story for you. It's about a caterpillar with the face of a baby. You check this out. So y'all saw that video about the caterpillar in the bushes with the baby face. What do you think of that, girls? I mean, seriously.
You know what it reminded me of? You know the glowworms from the 90s?
Oh my goodness! I love the
That's
glowworms.
right.
That thing was scary. That one was scary. I would just.
You know what? The network sent me that. That's not our decision to show that. It was clearly fake. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I think, you know, when you go to the dollar store. I didn't name the brand of the store, but if you squeeze some of those toys and the head comes like really big, that's what it
looks like
reminded
it,
me.
yeah.
of.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not
But if I
real.
seen that thing somewhere, I would like, you know, then I'd be like, oh, it's a doll.
Even if you know it's fake, you find something like that in the wild.
Yeah.
Oh my! I would freak out. I'd be like, at first, I'd be like, "What the heck is
Someone
this?"
doing like a weird ritual or something? I don't know what's going on.
Just standing perfectly, all by itself, leaned up against it. How'd that happen? Doesn't even have legs or anything.
Oh my goodness.
I don't get that one.
And for our next story, we have news correspondent Bob with a strange object in the sky. Take it away, Bob.
Hey, I'm Bob Carroll, P13 News. I just wanted to give you guys a chance to take a look at this orange ball that's floating around in the air. It's in Santa Cruz, California. Someone sent us in this, and I just thought that maybe you guys should take a look at it and tell me what you think. Well, with me watching it, I thought it was me having my own little laser playing with the cats, running it back and forth, and watching them try to go crazy just trying to catch this thing. But if you're sitting in your window at home and you look up and you see this thing going on, it makes you think, what the heck is going on? So, personally myself, I think it's a kind of a iffy hoax, but that's what we're here for. We're here to allow you to take a look at it and feel for yourself, or think for yourself of what it is. I'm Bob Carroll, P13 News.
So what did you think about that orange light in the sky Bob just showed us?
I feel like I've seen things like that before, but I am it's so shaky. It's hard to tell what it is.
Yeah.
I agree.
and
Yeah.
I watched a couple of other videos, you know, kind of researching it to see what else I could find.
Right.
And you can see where the camera dips down and there's like an orange light below. I did notice, though, in the comments on the video, someone did say that they saw something at approximately about the same time.
That's interesting.
But there's no video proof of that person.
anybody can write that.
Exactly.
It's
So
like, it's like somebody that writes a paranormal book, you know, but you can't go there. It's a private location. I could have wrote that in my living room.
yeah.
You
know,
can't even
it's
see what's
ridiculous.
going on in the background, like where it is, what's going
and
on.
Possibility could be, the girl said she was out vaping. So could it be, you know, the burn or the glow from?
Right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I have
Reflection
no
on a
idea.
cloud or something.
Reflections,
You can't tell.
here, there, anywhere, but I don't think that has any. That's not real. That's
Yeah.
not paranormal.
And I think when she was filming it, I think she did truly, honestly see something, but just didn't understand what it was.
Right.
And then, I mean, there could be so many explanations for what it could possibly be. I mean, what if it's, a satellite of some kind or a planet?
An airplane.
Yeah.
Tiny little plane.
And the quality of the video is so poor, and it's really hard to follow what's happening, that I don't know that I can really analyze the
So
video.
basically, you could be your friend way in the distance holding up a cigarette and her going wiggling the camera.
Yeah.
That's fake.
Now here is Joe Rainone with his paranormal insight of an investigation.
I'm here at the S.K. Pierce Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts. This majestic staircase has seen its fair share of paranormal investigators, myself being included. I've had the liberty to investigate here on 4 separate occasions. Each time I've investigated here, total different experience. Shadow people, orbs, EVPs galore. Whenever I feel as though I'm getting to be a skeptic in the field of the spiritual realm, I come here and it changes me back. There's definitely something going on here that this reporter believes in ghosts. This is Joe Rainone, Paranormal 13 News. Back to the studio.
Joe really knows what he's talking about. He brings up a lot of good subjects.
Yes, he does. He does. Joe's a great guy. He's been on a paranormal team for years, and he goes on these exciting adventures and stuff. And I like what he brings to the forefront for us. I mean, what he had said was solid and very, very good when it comes to paranormal investigations. And I have absolutely nothing to add to it. He did a great job.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Double
If you have
agree.
nothing to add, I certainly have nothing to add.
Me too.
Now, I normally don't do this, but we're going to put a comedian on the air right now. Take a look at his footage. It's all about aliens.
But now with all this talk with Star Wars and aliens and everything, it started me thinking, what would I look like if I was half alien? This is my impression of what I'd look like if I was half alien. You leather pants, you're gonna love this. Snip, snap, gonna quasar. That's alien for what's up? Thank you. I practice that all day in the mirror just for you people. Wife comes walking in. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Homework." It actually got me out of trouble the other day. The other day, apparently I cut this guy off. And so he got really mad at me, so I stopped at the stoplight. He pulls right up next to me, starts yelling at me. He goes, "What are you, a jerk? You're an idiot. I can't believe you. Who taught you how to drive?" So I gave him the alien. I turned around like this. I'm like, "Get away from me, you moron!" I've never seen a Prius take off so fast. I did that at a show last week. And the guy goes, "Oh my God, you ought to make a sitcom about an alien that crash lands in Boston and adopts our accent and our attitude, you know?" And it'd be like this, "My name is Sulta, but you earthlings call me Sully. A wicked long time ago, right? I was banging a Yui around Uranus, lost control of my friggin' starship, plummeted Earth and crash landed in Boston Harbor. Been stuck here ever since. Pissa, I'm going to Donkeys." And he'd have like a stupid theme song, you know, like, "He survived the crash. Now he's making cash. He's Sully, the wicked freaking alien." There you go. Almost landed in Cuba. Now he drives for Uber. He's Sully, the wicked freaking alien.
We're the girls of Paranormal 13 News. I'm KO. This is Julie. This is Jess. We're having one heck of a time here. We're going to see you next week or next time on VOD, Comcast, Roku, Paranormal13news.com. Thank you very much. Remax Innovative Properties, 169 Daniel Webster Highway, Nashua, New Hampshire. www.nhhomes.com. See you next time. Bye.